Menteri Rangba Kejela Conrad ke sangma nekas ni baar ula pelat petba ya ke CM Elevate program ha Jowai. Ke program ke ban kersan bat pynshlur ki samla Kejela bakin yeng halaki jong ki kejat tak ke sengkam sengjam dalade. Menteri Rangba ula pelat ya kini ke program ha kejeng dan lang UMLA ke Jowai ba wailat miki shela, MLA ke Sutenga Saipung Kong Santa Mary shela, UMLA ke Amlaram ba lakaman rembui bat kiwei. Apa batai cephang kini ke program, Menteri Rangba ulaong balingba ke CM Elevate program. Kinong sengkam lajong kila ban apply ki babun kila trekam ki ban kintiu ka kam jengok kai ka rep karyang ki kampin bernia bat kiwei. Lingba kate ke skim ke sarkar jela kan ai grant bat subsidi hadu 90% bat ka batam on sapenya so bat karam ke bana bank. Ula pentip bah kisan senam banwan lingba ke CM Elevate ke sarkar kalabo ya ka thong ban thau palat 100,000 tili ki kam ha ka jela lingba ke jing sengkam lajong da ki samla. Hakan ikat sengi Menteri Rangba ula keren ru halor ke Yes Meghalaya ke balas sedang penteri kam nadu 6,000 RPR ke program jong ke sarkar MDA men kersan ya ke kinhun ki samla ki society ki kinhun Traiman Sobha ha ke jing sekri jong ki ya ke imlang salang. Nalor kani Menteri Rangba ula samru hadu live nyau teli ki check lingba ke Yes Meghalaya Green Meghalaya but self help group ke bakot baro shiklur arpsan laktingka syakinong yo jing mentoy. Hadian kani Menteri Rangba ula lejru banjurib ya kakyang nangba college but civil hospital ha Jowai.
In the last 5 years, through MPSE, I'm talking just MPSE, the average job vacancies and advertisements that came out was roughly 300. In 1 year, next year 400. The third year 500. Then again the year after that 300. So the average plus minus on the highest scale for MPSE is 500 jobs a year. District selections, this, that, ad hoc, all put together, max 2,000. So if government jobs are going to get 2,000 per year, and we have 70,000 youths coming into the workforce every year, what happens to the rest of the 68,000? And this is really the challenge for us as a government and for every government, I should say. And that is the plus and the downside of having a young population. So our young population is our strength. We have a young workforce, but then how do we utilize this young force? How do we unlock the energy, the potential that you have into a constructive and productive manner? That is the challenge for policymakers and for government. And hence, we have decided that unless entrepreneurship and businesses grow, it cannot happen. So therefore, we'll be spending minimum 300 crores in the next 5 years. That word is of course thing. So we'll be coming up with we have come up with this program. Go to details. If you look at this, we are looking at 20,000 entrepreneurs in different categories. And we'll be providing them with different kind of subsidies, and we expect, they put 50,000 jobs, but even if one entrepreneur were to create 2 to 3 jobs, the amount would be anything between, 60,000, 40,000 to 60,000, 80,000, that's minimum we're talking. We have in the last 5 years supported over 3,000 different entrepreneurs in different ways. Hand-holding, giving them grants, giving them subsidy, giving them loan, training, all different kind of things, have competitions. So that program was called the Prime program. And after 3-4 years of working, we were able to support, as I said, about 3,000 entrepreneurs. And hence we felt that we need to now push this more further. Did you know that every year, and listen to this very carefully, every year, roughly, plus minus, 70,000 youths enter the workforce in Meghalaya. I'll repeat. Every year, 70,000 youth enter the workforce every year. 70,000. And as we go ahead in the future, this number is going to go up to 1 lakh because our population trend is such. Children between the age of 0 to 5 is about close to, 0 to 5 population is about 1 lakh plus, more than that in fact. in that, not 1 lakh, sorry, 5 lakh plus, between 0 and 5. Between 5 and 10, the population is about 4 point something, and so on and so forth, the graph decreases. 33 lakhs are below the age of 45. That's our population trend. We have a huge workforce. Now, why am I telling you this? It's because as a government, I look at what's happening now and I project of what's going to happen 10, 15, 20 years from now. And if we don't put the policies today in place, we will have a very critical situation 15 years from now, where the unemployment rate will be huge and unmanageable. And hence, the policies which we are doing today should have been done 15 years back. I'm not here to complain or compare or try to speak anything against any past government. That's not how I work. But I'm just giving you the facts. That until and unless policies are created today, we will have a massive problem and a critical problem 10 to 15 years. We already have. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And come 2035, 2045 and 2050, it's going to be a very, very bad situation for the country and for the state. And obviously all state governments are planning. So Meghalaya is taking a lead in that in one way. But if they don't get the support, then they lose hope. They get demoralized. And then they start doing the wrong things. And hence, we need to keep our youth busy and active. So yes, we need to tell them, don't take drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to substance abuse. We can tell them that. It's good to tell them. But unless you don't give them a positive option, telling them will not serve the purpose entirely. And hence you tell them, guide them and give them counseling. But unless you don't give them the option to, use their energy, channelize their energy in a different way, they will go back or they may get, into the wrong things.